How to create a converting banner for yourself. This is the highest debatable topic on LinkedIn as far as I know. So I'm here just to make things very, very simple for you. And if you don't have a designer, please don't invest when you're just starting out. There's a reason for that. And for everything I'll be describing in this lead magnet for you, please don't invest in other people doing that for you. When you start a business, you are the janitor and you're the CEO. So make sure you are learning the basics for yourself first. And then you can literally have someone else do it more professionally for you. But you need to really know the basics how it's done on LinkedIn, right? For a good banner, the best banners I have seen, they look like a billboard. This is what my $3.8 million mentor told me. It should look like a billboard, not 10 butterflies, 100 dinosaurs within a same banner. It doesn't work like that. That design not works anymore now. It has to be professional, it has to be clean, and it has to be clear over clever. Please remember, if you feel like you can have four elements within one banner and this small section, I cannot see it when I'm looking through my phone. You have to optimize it through phone optimization. So, just so you understand what a great banner looks like, it's clear value proposition. What do you actually do? The best banners I have seen, they put up a question of the most excruciating pain. Like one of the financial planners I know, he is a financial planner for other people, right? And he says, what if you could enjoy a life with no financial stress and have more family time to spend without worrying about taxes and stuff? So this really triggers the pain point with the people whom we want to target. And that's what he does there. So it's clear value proposition, your USP. What are you doing for them? That is very, very important, how you do it. Strategic call to action. Whatever you want them to do, make it flow. It is the waterfall theory that it has to go from top to bottom. Your whole profile should be that. Your banner should be attracting them to read the headline. Your headline should make them go to the about section. Your about section straight to the featured, and your featured to take the action there. That is how the whole flow goes. If you just say that DM me this, like where the heck do I DM you? It's not about the client is being dumb. No, they are not. The clients can never be dumb. They are asking objections because you never made it clear enough for them, right? You have to handhold the prospect through the process. Like, hey, here's the link to it. Just drop your name and I'll reach out to you. How difficult it could be to mention all of that. But most people just ignore doing it and they feel like their clients have so much time, they have so much understanding to do it all. You don't. You have to handle them like a kid, and that is your duty as a person who is servicing them. Next is consistent brand colors. If you have green and if you have red above, it will look like a circle. So don't make it look like that. Have a primary, have a secondary, the light version, and then you have the tertiary, that is black and white. So your tertiary is always decided, that is black and white shades. You take one color, let's say you take purple, take the darkest, that becomes your primary, and take the lightest, that becomes your secondary, and you can use as a contrast. What I have seen people doing like a dumb mistake, they dilute colors. They will take yellow and they'll take orange. Like, why? Why are you taking it? I cannot even read it. But if you take yellow and black, I can read it now. So make sure that you have the basic knowledge about colors. We even know that when we dress up. So make sure you're doing that. Clear and professional design, like don't have those butterflies, your own face 12 times in the banner. Like I don't understand why people do it. Like your banner is there to direct them towards something. I don't know what they will do by seeing my picture. It's all good, but the space goes less, then you have less space to play with. Social proof, if you have, for sure. 10 million in attributed revenue, 8 million in attributed revenue, worked with 450 clients, got 12 million pounds for my clients. It's all good. People believe it, right? And if don't put up screenshot, this is one of the worst mistakes people do. They put up these many miniature screenshots that people can't even see with a freaking microscopic lens. Why are you putting that, which I can't see? Put up a good screenshot, even if you want to, of a statistic. Go to X, right? Go to Twitter and see how people put it. They put one or two screenshots which are so clear in the banner, and you can see it from this much of a space, and that is how you make it more clear. You don't put up this much of small testimonial which I cannot freaking see in whole lifetime. You don't do that. Some examples of this would be for Matthew LeCaire. This banner he had for 1.5 years, and it made him almost $2 million. He had the same thing for the longest time. I kid you not, he had the same thing, same damn thing. Ryan Musselman, as simple as possible. You will see the simplicity of these banners. You don't have to put your face there. You have to choose two colors and some very good attracting copywriting text. That's it. That's it. Put up everything, your hook classes, every single thing, your hook mastery classes, whatever you've done. Put it here. 80% of your visitors will only see your banner, profile picture, and headline, and they'll go back. Please remember, your banner is the last shot they'll have on you. So make sure you are making it worth their time. Nick Broekema, the hands down the number one content designer on LinkedIn, he's booked out all around the year, charges $80,000. So yeah. Justin Welsh, the number one creator on LinkedIn, no wonder his banner is the most professional looking one. It feels like this banner costed him like thousands of dollars. I don't know, but it looks like that. Alex Hormozy, the best one out of there. He is their acquisition.com school, so it tells his portfolios and the books he has and the call to action. This is by Dan Ko. This is Ruben Hashid's very, very good one. It's very clear what he's doing with the number there, where he was featured, with all testimonials. Look, if you have featured like this, right? Like if you have worked with MasterCard, Oracle, one of my clients the other day has. So I said, please keep it somewhere in the banner. And when you put it line like this, it looks so good, right? This is Chris Donnelly's. He wants you to read the newsletter. This is Wild Capitals. This is Yasmin Alex. This is Charlie Hill. Lara Kaustas, right? As seen in Forbes, Exter, etc. Luke Matthews, right? Charles Miller, Richard Moore, and Julius, one of the best ones. Just see how impactful their banners really look. You have to do the exact same thing there. So I hope you will make a good, and you don't need such complex designs when you start. Go to Canva, pick up a LinkedIn template, put up a text there. That's it. That's it. That's it. Be like Ryan Musselman. Like he has done nothing, just highlighted what you need to know. That's it. You don't need a design. Design is not going to bring you 10 clients overnight. How clear you make it for them, that is how you'll get them. So make your freaking good old banner now.